plus 6x to the fifth minus 14 cubic root of x squared over 2x to the fourth dx. So first, we're gonna simplify it. We have to divide this into 3 parts. So we're gonna have integration of x squared over 2x to the fourth plus 6x to the fifth divided by 2x to the fourth. And then here minus 14, we simplify this, x to the exponent of 2/3 over 2x to the fourth power dx. We're gonna keep simplifying, so it's integration of, we're gonna simplify, subtract 2 minus 4, so it's gonna be x to the power of -2 over, this number stays the same, so 2. So here it's 6 over 2 is 3, x to the fifth power minus x to the fourth power is x, then minus 4. And then here is negative 14 over 2 is 7, x to the 2/3 minus x to the fourth is x to the power of negative 10 over 3 dx.
Okay, now that we have the formula simplified, we will integrate. So we have integration of f of x dx equals. To integrate, we have the formula u n plus 1 over n plus 1. So it's gonna be x negative 1 over 2 times negative 1. Then plus 3 x 1 plus 1, 2 over n plus 1 is 2 minus 7x negative 10 over 3 plus 1 is negative 7 over 3. Then that's over 1, and we have the technique to multiply it by the opposite. So it's times negative 3 over 7. So then to fully simplify the integration, we have integration of f of x dx equals dx. We can have negative exponents on the top, so it goes down, and then 2 times negative 1 is negative 1 over 2x plus that stays like that because we can't simplify anymore over 2, and this we need to multiply. Negative times negative is positive, and then the 7's cancel out. We have a 3 on the top over no negative exponents on the bottom. It goes down, and then we change it to cubic root of 7. And that's plus e, and these are fully integrated formula.
First, you need to move the x cubed from the bottom to each one of the terms, like this. And you need to change the cubic root from this one to fraction, like this. You put the square root on the top and the outside number on the bottom. Then you need to subtract. When exponents are dividing, you need to subtract them. And here you can cancel out, so it's gonna be 1. 6x, 5 minus 3 is 2. then you need to integrate. Use the formula x m plus 1 over m plus 1 in all of these ones, and here's going to be 1x plus 6x cubed over 3 minus 8x minus 4 over 3 over minus 4 over 3. Then you only simplify and it's going to stay x plus 2x cubed plus 6x minus 4 over 3. And then you can not have like a fraction exponent and a negative exponent, so you only do x plus 2x cubed. You pass it down the exponent and change it to a radical, so it's going to be cube root of x to the 4th power, and that's your answer. You need to put
You copy your formula of increment in y, which is increment in y is equals to y2 minus y1. First, you plug in your x2 into your y2 with the equation that the problem gives to you. So increment in y is equal to 2.5 times your x2, which is 26, plus 0.5, 26 squared. Then minus 2.5 times your first x, which is 25, plus 0.5 times 25 squared. Then you plug in your equations in the calculator and you will get increment in y equals to 403 minus 375. And the result will give you increment in y equals to 28 feet. To find your percentage, you will need to use ratios. So your 100% will be equal to the formula where you plugged in your first x, in this case 25, because it is your starting point. So you will use your answer, which is distance, 375. No, creo que está mal.
Sí.
So then, to find your x, you will plug in here your second value where you plugged in your second x, which is 26, and the answer is 403 in distance. Then, using ratios, you will multiply 403 times 100 and divide everything by 375. This will give you 116.812. But this is not your answer, because your problem is telling you that you have a vehicle that stops at different distances, which are 375 and 403. So your percentage of change will be what you get between these two distances. So you have, this is your 100%, and this will be your 116.812%. So to get your percentage of change, you have to subtract 116.812% minus 100. And this will give you 18.812%. And this will be your final answer.
Well, the problem is telling you to approximate.
you have to differentiate the equation that the first give it to you. So in this case, it will be dy equals 2.5 plus an x. And the dx. So then you have to get the dx. So how do you get it? You get it with this formula. dx equals to x2 minus x1. In this case, the x2 is 26 and the x1 is 25. So you subtract it and you get 1. So dx equals to 1. Then we plug in this x into dx and the dx with the dx. So dy equals to 2.5 plus dx, in this case is 25. So 25 times dx, that in this case is 1. Then you put this in your calculator and it will give you dy equals to 27.5. Also, the problem is asking you to get the percent, and in this case we use ratios. We know that 100% is 25, that is the x, and we don't know what percent is 27.5 that we have in here, the change. So we multiply 27.5 times 100 divided by 25, and this gives you 110%. But this is not the answer, because the problem is telling you to get the percent in change of speed. So we have a 25, that this means that it's 100, but then we get the 27. So it's here, the 27.5. So you have to get this percent, and because of 27.5, it's 110%. You have to subtract to get the real percent of this area that is a change of speed. This percentage is telling you that you increase your speed by 10%, from 25 to 27.5
Of speed.
of speed.